just being inefficient, right? You're just being inefficient. The guy beginning to be a fucking dick.
I am not. I am not. I am not being a dick, okay?
It
He's
reminds
not
me
Trying
being
to
of
be
the.
it.
helpful.
It reminds me of the guy who
You're
was
not.
trying to tell me that you know, on this map there is no you know, it's a light, it's a day map, so you don't need night vision goggle and all that shit. And he flipped out at
Kick me again.
I'm just trying to.
You guys can
Yeah.
play without me. It's fine.
no, we're gonna
No,
be
Eddie. No man left behind.
we're
Did you hear
proud of
Lauren
that, Bill.
Thill yell, "Thank you, Thill"? I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was
We're
just trying
testing
to.
out the new Ready or Not mods
I
that just
figured that out,
dropped
and I was like,
today.
"Oh, this is cool. If I stand by here, I
So,
get my health back faster." I was just trying to
yeah.
share knowledge. Whether or not you use it is up to you. You know.
Caution, modded map have no baked world generation data, so game may freeze for several minutes while it generated a world data for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that says that somewhere.
Yeah.
interesting. So
How about this? How about this?
I-
Let's go back.
I'm gonna try hosting.
Before you host, go load into barricaded suspects by yourself, because Phil and I both loaded into that.
Oh, maybe
And
that's
it
yeah.
continued to be successful. So do it by
Okay.
yourself. So it's not trying to keep track of anything else, I guess. And see if it'll do that for you. See if you can at least get into it solo.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Let me try it.
so far, it's just the quote-unquote the freeze part, right? Where the game is, you know, generating that shit, right? So this works. Rusty, you with me?
No,
Did you left or were you
I
kicked?
left. I left.
I left, alright.
I left.
Oh, now I got the fancy ass doors, alright.
Because I thought you were frozen, so I just bailed back to main menu.
No, it's just the what the message was saying, right? That the game is sort of freezing a bit for a moment. Now I'm curious, since I now have the fancy ass doors, right? Now I am curious to see
If we
Now,
both have fancy ass doors,
exactly.
I don't know. Or I guess we're about.
I have a my hypothesis is that it's going to be the same thing.
I
Same
think
issue.
so, because Eddie, you had played the hospital, and then when we got
Yeah.
in together, I noticed on your screen that you didn't have those doors anymore. So I don't know. I don't think that would be the case, because Eddie had played, then when we played together and I hosted, I saw it, and Eddie wasn't seeing those doors.
So I'm
It was
gonna go
just,
back to
just for
main
the
menu.
host.
Let's try.
I'm loading into a
Are
single
you
player
both
game.
in the pre-game lobby?
I'm still doing my thing
I'm
to.
at the home screen.
Alright, alright.
I'm at main menu.
So, what we're gonna do is Eddie is gonna host, but we're not gonna join him in his game. He's gonna invite us in.
Okay.
Let's see if it changes anything.
PC gaming, dude. An hour of like figuring shit out, 10 minutes of gameplay.
Hells yeah. Hells yeah.
You know how I feel sometimes is we're doing an incantation. If you get me.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. I'm talking for myself. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I know that if I do this, and that, it's gonna work.
They seem
Like,
ritualistic, yeah.
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 I don't know why it works, but I know when I do it in this order, it works. So
I
just make
totally,
it
I totally know what
Yeah.
you mean.
I don't know why, but it goes. So
Sometimes my internet goes down, and sometimes I have to go to the other side of my room and unplug my cable line and plug it into another adjacent cable line, and then the internet starts working again.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's the same thing. I don't know what's happening.
Right, like weird shit like that. I can totally relate. I'm making the friends only lobby right now.
Yep.
It's loading.
You want to hear how Rusty's ADD mind thinks?
Yes.
You know what I just thought about?
What's that?
No.
Totally not related to anything else. I was sitting here in my chair and I was like, man, this chair's
Anal
comfy.
sex.
My setups, nope, not that, Phil. And I was like, you know, it would be cool
That sweet
if I
chocolate
had one of.
starfish.
Nope. Again, not that. It's like get one of those like foot spas for my feet, so my feet were sitting
Oh
on a
yeah,
heated foot spa, like bubbly massagey thing.
yeah, do
You
it.
said
That would be
bubbly. Lauren
sick.
talked. You said bubbly. Is it working for you, Eddie?
No, I might need to restart my game and do it again.
While you're doing that, Rusty, I'm gonna tell you the map.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come on, come on, come
Da
on.
da
That you
da
can
da
download
da
while
da
Eddie
da da da
is
da
making it
da da
function.
da
Because my
da
guess
da
is
da
that
da
once we
da
figure out
da
how it functions, we're never
da
gonna run out of
da
that
da
shit.
Probably.
Yes.
Or it's just pretty buggy at this. I mean, they launched it today, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna be messing with it.
Hammer it out.
Yeah. Now the mods, is that something the game's gonna take care of, like the developers, or
It's
is that
instead.
totally based on the individuals who made the mods?
It's a
No,
great question. A little bit of
what
both.
I've read, yeah, what I've read is this thing with mod.io that they're doing, right? Is that it's integrated into the game now, if you get my drift. So it's easier to access. If you ever played Fallout 4, as an example, you have
That's what
mod
Eddie was saying.
integrated inside
Yeah.
those. Instead of using Steam
Sorry,
Workshop,
guys.
because they were saying that Steam Workshop was, inefficient or something like that. And with mod.io, it was easier for them to essentially make the files available to toy around with the stuff, etc. I don't know how true it is. I don't know. I'm just repeating what they said in their brief,
Hmm.
essentially.
Okay.
We're getting a lot of bugs in this game because we're playing around with mods. They just came out with mod support, so um, people can make their own maps and stuff now. So we're trying out some new custom maps,
Curious about
but it's
the
a
gun
little buggy, as you can
the
see.
gun mods, because I've seen a lot
Mm.
of great things for Fallout 4 mods. Custom animation,
Yeah.
custom sound, a lot of great stuff for Fallout 4. And if we go totally retarded like Fallout 4 with
Hmm.
Ready or Not, that's gonna be great. We're gonna have a shit ton
Yeah.
of stuff.
We should probably go by the stuff that's the highest rated when it comes to some of that,
Mm-mm.
or the most downloaded. A lot of well, yeah, each mod can be different. God damn it! I said load the friend server.
The
It
game
does
is
like a
not.
lot of loading, and then like it goes back just to the menu.
I had the exact same thing. And now it's the mod screen that doesn't want to appear. I wanted to browse.
Mine
Browse.
doesn't either.
I
I'm
usually have to
just waiting
restart
for
my
everybody to
game.
quit. Yeah. I don't know. At this stage, I'm thinking the mods might be more hassle than it's worth at this point
Mm.
in time. I think it'll get there, but
Yeah.
I think right
It's not
now
there yet, right?
it might just,
Give me a sec. I'm gonna check the integrity of the game just to be sure. It's gonna take a while though. I had a buddy of mine who wanted to become a Twitch streamer. He tried it for 5 years and he abandoned this last week, I think.
Oh yeah. Why didn't you stop?
His girlfriend left because he was not, paying his part, essentially. He wanted to do this for decided to can this.
Mm.
He got back to his old job. Yep.
It's a hard way to make a living. I've thought about streaming stuff, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like, frankly, I'm too old. And two, if I did it at all, it would not be to make a living. It would just be for fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I don't know for you, but I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
If you get my drift, it makes me. I'm going to to customer's home to do a, for example, a private party, right? I'm very uncomfortable there for the whole time that I'm there. And I'm also very uncomfortable with the idea that you can have, 50 people or just, 4 or 5 people looking at you, doing your stuff, etc. I don't know, I'm uneasy with that.
Yeah.
We could play something else for now.
Oh yeah, give me a sec. I'm at 46 in the integrity checkup. If it's that, we're gonna be able to make it work.
Well, I'm still not able to host, so I'm not sure what's.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I was able to start a room. I was able to start a room, but something's not clicking. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I might be able to do it again.
Does my YouTube realize that I'm single now?
They know everything, though.
Mm.
Yeah, now I've got these ASMR things that are quote unquote ASMR. If you get my drift.
All right, I've got a thing open. Go away, it's too bright. Let's go.
I was able to join that.
Just playing around with people.
Jesus, that's a rack. Whew.
Almost done. All right.
If you tune
So
in my stream, I'll show you a rack.
I don't want to know what rack you're going to show me, Eddie, but
You
I'm
know.
probably good.
Not the feats again.
Don't need to see any man titties.
Aw.
Oh! Eddie already had his shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yep.
I am going to do a raid because we have done this successfully. So I've selected
Mm.
raid. Oh, where's Phil? Phil, you're not here yet?
Nope. I'm still checking the integrity. I'm at
Do we want to
86%.
try running into a normal map first? And then,
Yep.
like...
Yep. To see if it changed. And yeah.
Yeah.
I always think that it's funny that somebody is saying, oh no, what is it? PF Chang's? Is it a restaurant chain in the
Yeah.
US?
Chinese food
Alright.
chain, yeah.
So one of the things that the guy says is the food made me sick, but the drinks were great, right? The cocktails that they're making are great, and I'm like, if you are, if you have not an infection or food poisoning with the drink, you have a fucking problem. Because even if you had, for example, a shrimp that is overdue inside
Mm.
of your drink, the alcohol is gonna kill everything. Even if you're gonna have to eat the shrimp if you get my drift to get
Mm-hmm.
sick. But in the drink, no problem with it. And if you fear a little bit, put more vodka in the mix.
Ugh. Fuck that. Fresh,
Oh
fresh,
yeah.
fresh.
vodka as the it's essentially alcohol that tastes
No,
like.
I understand, but that
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah.
loaded right into the gas station.
okay, yeah.
I think they brightened the maps too.
I think they
they
did.
raised brightness overall everywhere.
They might have done that to make my, make night vision more specialized. Maybe I don't know.
Police, hands up!
Maybe.
Hands up!
Could it just be the gamma?
Hmm. Could be too.
I don't know, but it's easier to see. I know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And saturation does look more, so maybe it does.
Okay. 98%. Getting in there. Getting in there. Out of curiosity, right? The queen died. Do you know her family?
What?
Right? Family.
Windsor?
Yes, sir. Rusty, did you know that?
No.
Alright. Interesting. No, there was
I do real life stuff, and that's not real life.
True that.
no, it's
I watch a lot of British TV and a lot of British shows and stuff.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they're not real, obviously.
No, I know what you mean, though. And I agree.
You know, I mean.
No,
I
it's
do
not-
Oh,
agree.
is
I've
that
heard
you? Shit, are
someone-
you in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Dude, I took some pop shots as you ran in front of me.
It's okay.
Reflex. I was like, oh shit.
All good.
Alright. So the game, the integrity of the game, every file is there. They have not, switched anything, so the game is
Man, and I'm just running around gas station. It is really pretty.
Mhm.
It's really pretty. They did a good job with this.
Mhm.
You know what?
Get on
Let's
the
try
ground
car
now!
dealership.
Yeah, I'm down.
If they rework the light,
Yeah, that would be a great one to test the lighting.
yeah.
What's that? What would?
Car dealership.
Car dealership.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere and stuff. Yeah, that's right. So, no,
And
no.
these
there
enemies?
was just a guy
It's
sitting
like a joke.
that he thought that the first, she was called Elizabeth II, that was the whole name, right? Like, for example, the Pope, when he's from, you switch name, right? Like, I guess, but she's from the Windsor, which are Habsburg Gotha, essentially. So, yeah, because they are Habsburg, if you don't know.
Yeah. There's a whole. I don't care about all that shit. It's all stupid bullshit.
I just find it funny.
I do real life.
I just find it funny that all of the royalty of Europe, now and before, descended from one single family. I thought it was fucking insane.
Yeah, that's what you call
Yeah.
pencil.
I mean that. Yeah. I mean that's why we all, as a world, we're like, yeah, that system doesn't really work. Let's try like Parliament and Congress and that instead.
I
Which
mean,
is much better than having a monarchy. Like,
does it, because there's a
Yes.
distinction to be said in between, does it work, right? And does it give, power to a lot of people? The democracies, the modern democracy that we have, give everybody.
I mean, you could
power,
argue all that stuff, but
power.
yeah, you could argue all that stuff. But if you're comparing a democracy versus monarchy, it's an obvious winner. So, and that's all I'm arguing.
I guess we could have a discussion, because a monarchy, in theory,
I don't want to
is
though.
extremely is a tyrant. Everything where you have one person at the head of a pyramid of power,
Down on your
it becomes an extremely
Get down! Police, hands
versatile, not versatile, but reactive system. The guy takes the decision, it happens, right? Because it's essentially a tyranny backed up by army. Is it pleasant to live in those conditions? Fuck no. But there are their merit is less black and white and absolute. I I I guess. And for something that did not work, for us to have essentially monarchies for the most of human history, I guess it works.
Eh,
If you get if you get the reasoning.
I mean, broken
It's not.
pipes
I'm
work,
saying it
but
again. I'm saying it again. It's not pleasant to live in a monarchy for most people. And is it something that is?
you can join the server, by the way.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the evolution of humans.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
history. Like,
And it was
you
not.
know, you
feasible
go
to
from
have
carrying
these
clubs
elections.
and
Yeah.
the rest of this, and
Yeah.
you move forward, and
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
little clan joins up with another little clan, and they need a leader, and that clan gets bigger, and just through evolution, it happens, and you
And
Yeah,
end up with
that's
really,
true.
really, really big clans
Yeah.
that are then run by a quote unquote king or queen, whatever.
And eventually you
And
have the
then that
telecommunication to talk from one side of the empire to another one, making etc.
Rusty is right though. A lot of history
So-
kind of just follows like the easiest kind of path, like in that sense.
like that makes sense.
Yeah.
So is it? It's a.
Yeah, it's not like a better or worse thing. It's just like the next
it's like-
evolution.
It's the next evolution of it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
worked. It worked because at the time that was the best solution. they
Yeah.
had. And then sure, the people who were at the very top, they don't want it to change.
The same
You
thing
know,
with
if
like
you're the guy at the
bloodletting.
top,
Yeah.
You're going.
Right. That's a very good
Shit.
point too.
I'm living large, so I'm going to do what I can to maintain the system that we've got in place because I don't
Mhm.
want another system. I don't want to be voted out.
This
Because I'm at the top.
between this, right? You have two interesting dichotomies that are very, very close to one another in Europe, which is the English monarchy, who bow down relatively quickly, with a few civil wars, mind you, but to the might of Parliament, and Parliament became the defining aspect of their government, and the king took more of a ceremonial approach.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side of the channel, you've got France, where the king was an absolute ruler. It was started by Louis XIV, and the king was an absolute ruler with a very tight grip on his government, and this could no longer be tolerated by the French people, and they decapitated him and his wife. And
So what he should have done is what the English did and said, "Look, I have the foresight to say this is not going to last. So
Yep.
what I
Yeah.
should do is maintain as much as I can
Exactly.
for the future,
Mhm.
so I don't get my head cut off. Rather than
Mhm.
trying to keep 100% of nothing, I would rather have 60%.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
What? What am I
Look
looking
at these lights!
Oh wow. This
Oh
is
wow.
great.
God damn. You know what I think? I think they increased all the gamma or maybe the brightness. I'm not sure.
What's gamma?
It's kind of like
Got a guy long and
contrast.
I can see him.
Contrast between light and dark.
yeah, it's kind of yeah.
And
So you
another
think they
thing-
just changed the contrast?
Well, it kind of like can also change the light, like the brightness a little bit too, like the saturation of colors. So but I'm
I
thinking,
see how blue and bright the lights are running across now.
yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's more than just brightness. But I think they might have did that so you can't use night vision everywhere like I was using,
Yeah.
or most places at least. Unauthorized.
Yeah, 'cause night vision, you really could use it.
Yeah.
Basically everywhere. Even in well-lit areas, you could use it. In real life, that's not an option.
No. yeah.
Like it will blind you, and it will ruin your NVGs. It literally
Yeah.
burns them. It
Yeah, 'cause they're so
burns the
sensitive.
images. Yeah.
Yeah.
It oversaturates and burns all the gases and stuff that are in it. Just get messed up.
Yeah.
If you turn them on without the safety cover on in daylight, like you will do
Hey, I never
permanent
realized there were a
irreversible
hole in
damage.
the scene.
Police, hands up!
Yeah, I never saw
Put
the
your
ceiling
hands
at all,
up.
honestly.
Oh yeah. I never noticed either.
Good, good.
I think there's a guy straight ahead behind that wall.
We have a door open on the left, leading to the
We got
parallel
a door
corridor.
open straight to.
Enemy down, moving inside of the corridor. No other contact so far. Alright, I'm back.
Put your hands up.
Leaving with you.
Hands up. Do it now.
Talk
So
reporting.
yeah.
Roger that. Continue with your mission.
Oh, an interesting thing though. If we're
Hands
talking
up
about
now.
again
Drop your
the
knees.
history of monarchy and shit. The English monarchy lost civil wars. The French did not. So that probably helped to curb their
Talk to
power.
element. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Because the English actually decapitated one of their king, which was called Charles the First.
Swing. 3, 2, 1.
Hands up.
Nice shot.
Good
there.
shot.
Reporting. Copy that. Entry
We gotta clear some of these rooms too.
Say that again?
We gotta clear some of these rooms behind us.
Oh, we didn't do it?
Which one?
I don't think we did.
This here?
I don't think we did. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I thought- yeah,
What
I
about
thought I
that
saw
one?
Somebody running through there.
This one, me and Rusty and
Oh, you already. Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, it's
Lauren,
clear.
are you done?
We're getting good.
Lauren, are you done? Oh, okay. Sorry, she just walked out.
I see someone out. Yeah, I see a civvy out there.
Hands up.
That's the
Hands
civilian
up.
on the right.
Put
On the
your
right,
hands
yeah.
up.
Movement elsewhere.
Get
So
on the ground
I'm
now.
gonna open it.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Leroy. Oh.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Get down. I want to see hands.
Open door right.
Down.
I didn't see him, but he's in there shooting at me.
Down on your knees. Get on the ground now.
Eddie, I'm gonna push in and immediately go up the
Talk to
stairs.
element.
Okay.
Roger, entry team.
Get on the
Great work.
ground
Keep
now.
going.
Moving in. I'm going to move this corner here. Oh. I'm receiving shots. Rusty, do you have a...
I don't. No, no impact, no idea.
I'm gonna throw a
sure.
flashbang out there.
He might be really long.
Get on the
think he
ground
is.
now.
I
Yep.
think-
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, good shot.
Good kill.
Did I get him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shooting through the wall, so I wasn't sure. I saw him peek, but
Nope. Oops. Oops.
Alright, checking this.
I think I just killed a civvy.
It's alright. Yeah, you did.
all right, I'm gonna come back down with you guys.
Eddie, yeah, check this door. Let's close it before we secure the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come up there.
Suspect killed.
Talk to element.
Suspect down on your knees.
This is Talk. Roger, entry team. Notifying medical.
Where are you guys at?
We just went up ahead to secure more. Let me check your cam. Okay, I'm coming.
Where are you? Do you see
Over
my
by
flash?
the flag. The list, I mean.
Hands up.
So yeah, history, man. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
Know it or you're bound to repeat it. As cliche as that is, it's for real.
3, 2, 1. I don't see the other one though.
I took down one of them.
Okay. I got one down.
Oh,
Eddie's
fuck
got
off,
one down.
game.
It's alright.
What?
I got gas. Watch out.
It's alright, man. You can still make use of
No,
it.
leave it.
Door open. Contact left behind a pillar.
Hands up, do it now.
And it's down.
Police, get down.
Loading. Oh no, I can't.
Suspect standing by for transportation.
Talk reporting. Roger that. Continue with your mission.
Police, hands up.
Two civvies.
Hands up, do it now.
Moving in the last room.
I'm securing those civvies.
Alright. Let's get him.
Talk reporting. Great work, entry team. Keep it up. Talk to entry team. Roger. Cars inbound.
Moving, decoring him. Yep.
Talk to element. Copy that, entry team. Notifying trailers.
He's dead.
I really like that they raised the lighting a little bit.
Talk
Yeah.
reporting. Roger,
I
entry
think
team.
I do too.
Notifying medical.
I think so far, let's be fair, the maps look better, but the lobby look worse.
I don't know. It could be the lighting just was covering up some stuff.
Yeah. What I mean by the lobby look worse is that gloomy ambience of the lobby was it's something that I really liked. However, you know, look at these lights through these thing. Close your flashlight, right?
Hands
And
up,
look at
above
these
your
light
head.
there, right? And you move and you see the like stars, they're glittering, you know.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a great touch. That's really fucking cool.
That is really cool, yeah.
So no, that's a great touch. I'm curious about a more lit map like Epstein House.
Health house.
Yeah. Because I haven't seen any difference in what is it called? Twisted Nerve. That's a civvy. With the. Oh, I'm down. I'm down. We've got an enemy in our backs. In our six. I got shot through the wall again.
Alright, I'm going from the other side.
Yep.
Get down, I wanna see hands.
Wish I had a civvy, god damn it.
I gotta have got one, dude.
Copy that,
Put
entry
your
team.
hands up.
Notifying
One of them
order.
died, Phil. Okay, one of them died.
You sure?
I
I
The
see one.
suspect is expired.
Yep. And the second one is probably. No,
Roger,
don't see
entry
the.
team. Notifying medical.
I killed the civvy too, if that makes you feel any better, Phil.
ha! I got one.
Suspect DOA.
Wasn't there, dude.
No, he was not there when I was shooting.
We've got an officer
Copy that,
down.
entry
Absolutely
team.
correct.
Proceed with mission. Talk to high ground.
Is that we're
Objectives
moving
failed.
parallel?
I'm gonna claim it because that makes me feel better. So
So
I'm
now
enjoying
all of
testing
ours-
out the new lighting and stuff. Let's do. I'll do one more tonight if you guys are down.
Okay.
Maybe try out like Health House or something.
Yeah, sounds good.
Either a health house or a very dark one. Port Oaken is a very dark one.
Oh, I would be very curious to see because Port Hoken was one
Yeah.
of those where I was like on the fence
Yeah.
with NVGs or not NVGs.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Curious. I wonder if you're gonna need to use them now.
Yeah. Let's try it out.
I'll just do raid.
In a sec.
Play. I am not gonna bring NVGs. I'm gonna bring this exact loadout. Oh wish I could put the EOTech.
On what?
The AK. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
because I've got the RMR. I've shown Eddie. I showed you that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. How you mount
Yeah. Yeah.
the chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were playing. That was cool because we were playing with the gun that I've got.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool game. I like it.
It's just a different. It reminds me a lot of a game that I used to play. What was it? Ghost Recon? No.
Breakpoint or Vegas?
I'm trying to remember which one it was, but I played it a lot when I was young. Like
So
in my
that's a generation ago
teens.
then.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. It was like that where you had like a set population of enemies on the map. You knew how many there were, and you were supposed to get something and get out.
Oh, that's new.
It was
Look at
really
this.
good. Oh, it's
Look at
brighter.
this.
Yeah, it's a lot
Void
better.
ship something over there? That wasn't there before. They added this.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't remember
This
that.
was also not there before.
Oh yeah, it is much brighter. I think that's new.
Yeah, that's new too.
I wonder what happens when you do wear MVGs. Does anybody have nods?
Nope.
Not on me. You do.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I do.
That's
Thank
also
you.
here.
I'm just gonna run them for a little bit. To your mom's house.
Yeah.
Talk to element. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Yeah, that's right. Next stop, your mom's house. So the MVGs are pretty balanced. They're not too bright here.
Okay.
Yep, I'm on the
You
other
know
side.
what? Do you know why they did that? Do you remember when you had NVGs, right? And you were looking at a dark corner and you did not saw jack shit in that dark corner?
Oh, you see everything bright as day.
Yeah, now you do. Not before. So they adjusted it just for that. I'm nearly sure of it.
This seems more natural to me. I felt like the shadows before were pretty harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty
Like-
dark
like-
game.
Yeah, the dark areas were super dark, and areas where you're like, dude, there's a light right over there, was really not lighting up the area like I would have expected, I guess.
You want to lob it or do you need?
Yeah, I love it.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
What's up, nerds?
Get down!
What's up?
Show.
Drop your weapons! Drop the weapons! Put your hands up!
Talk reporting. Copy that, entry team. Proceed with mission.
Get down! I want to see hands! Hands up!
Rusty, let's fall back on Eddie.
Alright.
Because he still has the trailer of death to clear.
Yeah.
Right? On your 6.
Stay where you are.
Bag him.
I was born here.
Frodo,
and I
bag
made
him.
a cons-
Hey, I have that high vis vest.
Hands up! Do it now!
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
That's the high vis vest I got from Amazon.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Checking trailer. Trailer clear.
What was the shots?
I'm not sure.
It was 2 shots.
That wasn't me. Was that not y'all?
Nope.
Nah. I think it was from
Probably
inside.
a guy from the upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run around to get
Yep.
sure that
I figured you would. I'm just gonna hold here until you're ready to push into the. Or who do I have with me? I see a flashlight.
I'm here with you. Yeah.
Hey, let's push into the right.
Proceed
Roger.
with your mission. Talk to entry team.
Second floor, I think.
Yeah.
He been big.
I think he's down.
Thank you.
Got one.
No, that guy got
There were
back
2
up.
here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Receiving shot. Easy.
Oh, that-
Oh,
that's-
sorry.
sorry.
That's right where I thought he stood back up. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
we thought the enemy
I
stood.
didn't
Sorry.
realize you were there.
Suspect killed.
We just had our enemy down here stand back up, so I thought that guy.
Yeah, same here. Sorry about that.
No worries. I'm not dead.
Good thing for
It's
my
gonna be
lousy
an
aim.
awkward, it's gonna be an awkward, celebration after the mission.
Yeah. Awkward debrief.
Yeah.
Good thing for my terrible aim.
Talk to high ground.
I'm on the other side of this door over here. Right? But we had a runner. I don't know where he is. He may be in the upper floors, but
He's right here. I got him. He's down.
does he has a red vest?
Nope.
Nope, that's not him.
Okay.
Let's bag him. He's probably fled to the other
Talk to
the
entry
upper
team.
floors.
Affirmative, entry team.
Did we secure Alexandra? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hands up.
I hear footsteps.
Get on the
Yeah,
ground.
that's me.
Now,
That's me.
please,
That's
get
me.
down.
Notifying morgue.
Thank you,
That
Rusty.
was somebody on the stairs. And they're no longer there.
Alright.
Kill.
On your 6 boys.
We've got a dead suspect here.
Does he has a red
Talk
shirt?
to entry team.
No.
Roger that, entry team.
Talk
Tag
to
him and keep
Where is
moving.
this guy? He has sort of brownish, reddish shirt, I think. Oh yeah, they're waiting for us.
Well, I want to introduce him to
Left
someone.
is clear. Door is shut.
Hands up above your head.
Oh, he's there. He's there. That's it.
Yeah, mag dump on him. Love it.
We've got an officer down.
Right.
Talk to high ground. Roger that, entry team. Tag him and keep moving.
Clear
Put
that
your
door,
hands up.
right?
Okay. Got one of them.
Yeah, so the guy at your feet, Eddie,
Yeah.
he was the runner. This
Okay.
I'm gonna swing this other door if I can.
I heard someone else down there.
guy. Yeah, here it is.
Weapon now.
Good shot. You got Ivan.
Yeah, that guy's an
He's
asshole.
balding and he has a sort of Hawaiian shirt.
If we're clear, I'll push up a little bit. If you keep holding long.
Okay.
Talk to element. Affirmative, entry team.
Got footsteps. Might be in this door to my left. Sounds long.
Yeah.
Sounds long.
I see him.
He's there.
Yeah, I saw his elbow. He's on the stair corner.
Good shot.
Did I get him? Yeah, nice.
Yep.
This guy went right back here. We got
Yeah,
one back
frag
here.
him.
Alright, I'm with you, Rusty.
Oh shit, I can't go that way, damn it.
Yeah, I know. Careful. Door open over there. Yeah.
Oh, there's two! I need to stop the bleeding. Thanks for picking up that second.
No problem.
Careful of the door on the right. Sometimes there's one there. He's waiting like the little gremlin that he is.
The suspect has expired.
One guy outside here.
Fuck you, bitch.
He's on this corner.
Trying to save your ass.
Where's
From
that?
being
Where's that next guy?
Behind that
Get
wall.
around him?
Can you nade him?
I can. Yeah. He's on the staircase right there.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's
Oh, he
bad.
got
Hands up now. Drop your knees.
All good.
As soon as I got the nade up,
I think I got him.
Exactly.
Womp.
Exactly. You know
Yeah,
what?
same here.
Maybe they do have one, right? Maybe they do have a function that detects it.
because I
It's,
mean, he was
Oh,
hiding
yeah.
right there, and then
The whole
as
time.
soon as I hit
Yeah.
G, my guy cocks it back and he pops out and starts shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know.
Maybe they hear the clink, right? I
Yeah.
don't know
That
how
could be it.
function.
Yeah.
I don't know how it function, but they do. I'm sure they do.
Oh
I
yeah.
think something I could do better is to prep it out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
and then just slide it in position, throw it, and slide back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm prepping and throwing all in the same spot. You know what I mean? I think that's doing me a
Okay.
disservice.
I heard someone say get ready.
I'm out of flashes. I do have. Oh, I got one of those too.
Oh, that's a delay.
Yeah, they delay sometimes for some reason.
Did we?
Yeah, we
did
were here,
we
but I heard someone say get ready, so I was like,
Hands up.
Could
that must be
second
upstairs.
floor.
Yeah. Let's Oh yeah, we gotta go up somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where do we go?
Through the double doors.
Yeah.
Double doors. Right in front of you.
Here?
On the
Yeah, all the way down.
Suspect killed.
Talk to entry team. Copy that, entry team. Proceed with mission.
So now I'm pretty happy with the rework of the lights so far.
Yeah.
Talk to entry team.
Do you want to try just to see if it changes anything in Alpha House?
Yeah, we can do that next.
Hands where I can see them. Hands up now.
Bunch over.
Put your hands
Oh
up
Jesus, that was a full
now.
frontal
Down
for a
and show me
second.
your hands up now.
Come on, bitch. Kneel, don't shoot you. Careful with your right. With your left, I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like,
The door on the door.
I'll push in.
Oh, he got his big iron.
Yeah, I'm running out of ammo on my
Big
primary.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh yeah, alright. Alright, now I'm turning around. I want to look at that model. Oh, go in front of her. Just for
Okay.
shits and giggles. Yeah, they changed her.
Yeah,
Bagger.
Stay still.
that's probably a different
I
model.
was about to shoot her, but okay.
Just leave me here.
I was gonna
Please.
pull a.
I
I was gonna
think
pull a Phil
Eddie,
on that one.
take her on your shoulder for shits and giggles.
I'm
Take her on
good.
your shoulder.
Entry team.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That was not for that. I think they stuck her cloak to her, actually,
Hmm.
because the model has changed.
Down on your knees. Get down. I want to see hands.
Right. Hostage in the doorway. Toilet in the corner.
Police, hands up. Hands up.
I'm curious. They seem to
You
be
can't just leave me
to
here
have
like this.
had a few new models.
Civilian cuffed.
I'm curious to see if, for example, Belle Reeve.
Hold on one second, though. Hold on.
Work.
Yeah,
Keep
sorry,
going.
sorry.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Pull a Phil special here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Police, hands up. Drop it.
at him.
That do it? Was that
Yep.
everybody?
The suspect
That's him.
has expired.
Yep, you're just missing the suspicious target. Probably a lady.
She's in the doorway over there.
Alright. Yeah, here she is.
You have the right to remain silent.
No, what I was thinking is that I think they want to introduce unique model character. For example, what is his name? Amos. Amos is gonna have instead of having this guy, you know, bald guy with the purple jacket, he's probably gonna have a new model just for him. I'm curious if they have
Yeah.
anything to do. Definitively good work.
Oh, they killed a civilian. Alright, let's do Health House real quick.
Health house it is.
Just see if they change anything. Bigger.
Good song.
Yeah. You know where the first
Back
time
when
I heard
country
it?
was country, not this crap they sing now. Bunch of garbage on the radio.
Mm.
I'm gonna take your opinion of it.
It's, yeah. Where's the old stuff? Where's the sad stuff? Where's the, you know, heartfelt stuff? Nowadays, just like, yeah, I'm here waiting on a deer, drinking beer, shooting bullets, you know. Whatever else they're singing. It's just-
I guess it's just radio in general, yeah, typically doesn't have the greatest.
The country in particular is like died.
Hmm.
There's a few that are keeping it alive, but even those guys, like one of my favorite guys, Tyler Childress, he's like converted and went just weak sauce, dude. He used to sing about the good things, you know, like
The Dead South is a good one. That is relatively
they are
new.
good. I like the Dead South.
On another, no, that's not country. It's more like not soul, not jazz. Do you know Blues Saraceno?
No.
No. Do you know Big Bad Voodoo Daddy? No.
Mhm.
They're more like
Daddy.
yeah, they're really good. It's they're New Orleans bands essentially,
Okay.
and they have this jazz / rock approach to it. You could hear these guys in a bar, for example. You get in a bar and you hear the band that's playing there. It's a good touch. I like it. So these were not there before. I'm punching it in 3, 2, 1.
Police, get down. Put your hands up. Hands up. Do it now.
What is that?
Hands up. Do it now.
Right, seems clear.
Talk to element. Copy that, entry team.
Attacking
Notifying
bathroom.
morgue.
Okay. Pushing all the way up.
Phil, I'm gonna let you do that, and I'll wait at the next
Get
door
down.
for you.
I want to see hands. Get on the ground now.
We've
Hands
got,
up. Above your head.
Lady
Get
in the
down. I want to
bathroom.
see hands. Hands up.
I'm leaving her in the closet.
Talk to element. Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
I'm getting on balcony. Alright, I'm gonna be in front of you, Rusty. I'm opening in 3, 2, 1.
Clear.
Down on your knees. Down on your knees. Police,
I have
hands
the
up.
laptop. I'm gonna scout the training room.
Okay. Eddie, I'm on you.
Okay. I think there's someone on the other side of the door in the guest room.
1 shot in training room. Regrouping.
I'm gonna push up Eddie.
Okay.
Cross you.
I think
I still
someone's in
think
the
the
guest
name
room.
Clint Torres is quite clever.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have a contact inside of the inside of that room. Rusty.
Yeah.
Get there. I'm gonna peek it, and you can headshot him if you're fast enough. He's near the TV, alright?
Peek it. I don't think I'll be able to see it. You'd have to swing it. But
You think?
go for it. Yep. I can't see shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving in.
This is talk. Affirmative, entry team.
Bathroom's clear. Ready, Eddie?
Yep.
Kick in 3, 2, 1.
Get on
Doors
the
open.
ground. Hands up. Drop hands up above your head. Get down. I want to see hands. Police,
Training
get
room's
down.
clear.
Down on your knees.
Talk
Put your hands
reporting.
up.
Oh.
Roger
Oh,
that.
that's.
Hands up. Above your head.
Keep moving.
Get on the ground.
Oh, I got him
now.
in the lower mandible. Ooh. That's not gonna be an open casket funeral. Nope. No, sir.
Talk to high ground.
Attacking
Great
bar.
work, entry team. Keep it up.
That's so nice.
But it was one of the funniest thing I ever heard a police officer say in my life. Ooh, that's not gonna be an open casket funeral.
That's
You heard a
lame.
Police officer say that, huh?
Yes, sir.
What a fucking shitty thing to say.
Doors open to the bar.
She was an old woman who had been cut in two by her car. She was a bit everywhere, if you get my drift. So, we're trying to lighten the mood. But one.
Suspect DOA.
Talk reporting. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
A bit of entrails over there. The lady's head is over there. It's,
Oh, door open and door open to the bedroom.
alright. To the bedroom?
Yep.
Alright.
Hands up.
We have
Get on the
a
ground
civilian over
now.
there. Opening, getting in.
I got her down right by the door that I'm looking at.
Alright.
So if y'all are gonna be on that, oh, I
Hands
think I
up
just saw
above
back.
your
Oh,
head.
that's you guys. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Collecting evidence.
Door to death hallway is open. I'm closing.
Yep. Let's get the
Don't move. Stay put.
miss over there.
Hey, man, get off of me.
Nice shot. You alright?
The suspect has expired.
Talk reporting. Roger that, entry team. Tag him and keep moving.
Mag check.
Nearly empty.
Oh, I almost shot Amos. Holy shit.
Police, hands up. Get down.
Hey. Hey.
Get
God damn it, he would not stop.
Get
Got
down.
interrupted from his thwapping, dude.
Down on your knees. Get on the ground now.
How do you melee?
Police, hands up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Can someone melee Amos to
Hands
get
up
him
above
down?
your head.
Shoot him in the foot.
He's down. He's down. Careful. We've got contact by the white statue over there.
Hands up above your head.
Where's Amos?
He's kneeling by the.
Oh, I see him.
Kneeling
Okay.
behind the counter. I don't know if that's a civilian or not, but I have an arm over there
Roger.
by the white statue.
Let's clear the PlayStation room.
God, he was ready.
I got him.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, he's down.
Talk reporting. Affirmative.
That dude was ready when I opened that door.
It's the obvious. Oh no.
I'm quite the opposite of all right.
Don't move. Stay put.
He blew my MVGs off my face. That's not good.
I don't know for you, but for me, your NVGs are on your helmet.
Roger.
Oh, are they?
Inbound.
On my
Yep.
screen, they're just like floating in the middle of the air.
Yeah. Everything's great, Eddie.
Yep.
Suspect killed.
Yeah, that's the lady over there.
Tag him and keep moving.
That's your flashlight. That's the door
Mhm.
open. Daughter's room.
Yeah.
And remember that they can shoot you through windows. If I ever re-meet that guy, I'm gonna make fun of him until he dies.
Well, we did immediately when it happened, so.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Because he died by getting shot through the window.
Yeah, I
Right
think we all
away.
did, yeah.
Like, they can't shoot through the windows.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, you're good. He can't shoot you. You're fine.
Yeah.
All right.
The suspect is expired.
Dude, I'll shoot back. I don't fucking care.
Tag him and keep moving.
I think down he was by the bar corner.
What side are you using, Phil?
The other red dot, the MR or something. It's my favorite one so far.
Really?
I think you got him. Yeah, you got him, Phil. Good kill.
Tents then? Outside in tents?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mag check.
Yep, I switched to a new one.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're gonna return to your fap room. Because you're an annoying little piece of shit.
Sit there and think about what you did.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
gonna
he's gonna
get,
be thinking all right. I don't know if it's gonna be about what he did. Oh, now you're going to
get into
pee?
piss.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
into
yeah,
piss.
good call.
Very nice.
Get into frozen to cold piss.
I think he likes it though, so.
Probably.
Jesus,
Mm.
don't, please. I can smell it. I have a very vivid imagination. And, yeah, that's a no-no for me. Even hot, no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Some people have a fetish about that. No, no, no.
That's disgusting.
Even, you know, we're joking.
I don't think I could do it if someone asked me to. Nice kill.
Mm-hmm. That was a good kill.
Wait. There was a guy speaking now.
Oh, I said that was a nice kill. But
No, I mean, I think there's another one. Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
fuck.
Yeah, there was Phil.
Was he
Right
inside?
there on your left. Blocked Phil.
Was he
Yeah,
inside?
he's the corner guy behind the sofas, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not sure if he got in the house. Yeah, piss on his corpse.
We've got a dead suspect here.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Suspect DOA.
He didn't like that at all.
Talk to entry team.
Gave him a second win.
a
What was it? A flappuccino?
grand clam.
Clam slam.
A clan slam.
Clams.
Clam slam or a flappuccino?
Yes.
That's the female
How's this?
version of a tea bag.
Yeah.
Remember that left is death?
Yep.
It's on the left.
There's a guy in the corner. There he is. Drop him. Drop him. Yeah. Fuck that guy,
Okay.
dude. I hate that guy.
I know.
That guy's got me so many times. I know he's there, and he still gets me. It's
Same.
unreal.
Talk copies all. Proceed with
You
your
can see so much from here. That's why compared to over there, it's bullshit.
Put your hands up.
Are you sure?
Relax.
Why are you wearing a vest then, dude?
yeah,
Like, you got some explaining to do.
From the
Civilian
IRS,
good to go
guys.
for evac.
I'm your bust his ass.
great work, entry team. Keep it up.
You look like a buffed up postman.
hmm
What, you're telling me that your postman doesn't have bulletproof vests?
No, dude. Maybe in Detroit, but not here.
See them coming in SWAT vans in squad of 15 just to give
Dude,
you
did
your
you
mail.
see that shit? You probably didn't, though, but
What?
that shit in Philadelphia
Oh.
Down
where all those dudes on their dirt bikes and four wheelers
Suspect is
came and were like throwing bricks at cop cars and shit.
Oh,
at
that's a
gas
bad
station.
idea.
That entry team.
Oh
Notify
wow.
I'm
What?
like, why didn't
Why?
they shoot them?
One of
I
our own
don't
is
understand.
DOA.
Why?
Really don't.
Why didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you come up
The suspect is
in
expired.
a group and encircle a police officer and start throwing bricks at their vehicle,
Yeah, that
I'm
is true.
gonna consider my life in danger if I was that cop. And
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot the man who's throwing bricks at me.
Hands up now. Drop
Yeah.
hands up above your head.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, You're just going. I don't understand. I mean, I understand
Don't
why they
move.
didn't shoot them,
Stay
obviously,
put.
but I'm going.
Get off me.
Well,
This
I
is
mean, in that
insanity.
situation,
This
yeah.
is insanity.
Talk
Yeah.
to entry team.
In that
Roger, entry team.
situation, you're
Great
like,
work. Keep going.
what? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah. I agree. Don't know if there's a civvy on the other side of the door.
nice.
Down on your knees. Suspect killed. Down on
Talk to
your
element.
knees.
Affirmative, entry.
Amos 2. Return of Amos. It's his twin brother.
Amos squared.
Relax.
I just want to go home.
Civilian cuffed and ready for orders.
Talk to entry team. Copy. Move on.
Got this, Eddie. Got your flash?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got the gun.
Yeah.
Get down. I want to see hands.
Yeah.
Nice.
Through the cover.
Yeah.
Collecting evidence. Suspect DOA.
Talk to entry team. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue.
Get on the ground.
I got a civvy hunt.
Oh. Down to the old-fashioned civvy hunt. I think they did a great job with the update. I really like the lighting. I don't think they made this
Yeah.
map too bright. Like, this area is still fairly dark. I like that.
Yeah.
I think they did a good job of balancing it.
I think so too, yeah.
I'm very pleased with it.
Down on your knees. Get down. I want to see hands. Hands up. Put your hands up. Hands up. Get on the ground now.
Fucking let me go. I didn't do anything.
Civilian is secured.
Talk
Hands up.
reporting. Great work, entry team.
Put
Keep
your
it up.
hands up. Put your hands up. Police, hands up. Put your hands up. Get down. I want to see hands. Hands up. Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Do it now. Hands up. Do it now. Civilian cuffed.
There we go.
Talk to entry team. Copy that. Put him on safe and let him hang. Great job.
Oh, even though since I've got mods on, I don't get a score.
Officially, yeah.
That's lame because I'm not using any mods for what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like, all I've got is one map. That's
Yeah,
it.
they're just maps,
I'm not
yeah.
using weapons. I'm not using any, anything weird.
Yeah. I think
I
it still
wish-
records it, though, as personal best and stuff. I think it just says that. Just so, like, when you screenshot it.
Oh, okay. Well, gentlemen. it has
Yeah, that
been a
was good.
pleasure.
That
I'm
was
really
fun, though.
excited about the update.
Yeah, me too.
I like what they did.
Yeah, it's definitely an awesome step. It's going to be really good.
Like I've said, this is one of my favorite games right now, and I'm very
back.
curious to see where it goes.
Oh, what's happening?
I'm out. That's
Yeah, I'm
All
taking
right,
a break for a
this is-
bit.
Old Rusty's calling it.
That's all right. Nighty night, boys. I'm gonna call it a night. I've got a raging shit to take. So,
Nice. Think of me.
I thought you were gonna say boner, and I was gonna be like, I can't do anything for you.
Nope.
There.
Nice.
Okay.
I just left my ass from the toilet to say I am gonna be leaving. So
Okay.
You got to do
Bye.
your
Good night,
stretches
y'all.
beforehand. All right, have a good night, man.
Later.
I'll be right back, too. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to go AFK for so long. A really big show. What's he got going on? Don't mute my Will Neff. God damn it. Oh, he's a weird chicken trailer. It's a weird movie. Lovely. I'll come back to this. I want to see. I'm gonna watch this.
I'm wildlife vet Romain Pitsy. Today I'll be answering your questions from Twitter. This is Wildlife Support. Okay, a question from Osmosis reads, do hippos eat people or just chomp on them a bit? Hippos are clearly vegetarian. They only eat grass, so they won't eat the person. They would just mash them up, which would still be fatal, but at least they're not going to poop you out the other end.
Oh, okay.
Megabyte PNG asks, how do vets diagnose animals? Like, they can't even talk. How do you know? But remember, even vets that work with domestic animals like dogs and cats and horses, they don't talk either, but they do show symptoms. Some of our wildlife patients are really tricky because they hide their symptoms. So if you're a deer or a capybara or something that may be eaten by another species, you will always mask your symptoms. Because otherwise, if you look ill, a predator, whether it's a tiger, a lion or a crocodile, might single you out to catch you. And that means as wildlife vets, we have to be aware that if an animal looks completely healthy, it may still actually be injured. And a good example are seals. Seals might have a big fight, and one seal might get a really bad crushing bite from another seal, but without punctures to the skin, it's invisible to us. So we can use a thermal camera, and that will tell us that there's tissue damage or an infection or an abscess forming, and we can treat it quickly before it gets too bad. Question from Egg Salad Screams, why do big cats have round pupils but normal cats have slit pupils? I think I solved why tigers are cuter than normal cats. We know domestic cats have slit-like pupils, whereas lions have a round pupil. Now, we don't really know why there's this difference in cats. There are several theories, and one of them is that a slit pupil is much more effective for nocturnal animals because they can actually filter out much more light. So you will see seals who are underwater will have a big pupil, but in daylight can't damage their retina, will have a slit pupil, and so will many nocturnal cats. But then lions are also nocturnal, so that doesn't answer everything entirely. There are also theories about different wavelengths of light being affected by the different parts and the edges of the lens, and that has an effect on how the pupil works. So it's a good question because we don't entirely know the answer yet. Question from @SUXUPEEL. I would not want to be the one to put an oxygen mask on a tiger for tiger surgery. #no thank you. I don't blame you, neither would I. Now, believe it or not, one of the first zoo or wildlife anesthetics was actually a cheetah in London Zoo in 1850 that was anesthetized, not even with a face mask, but with a sponge with chloroform on a long stick. So the animal had to be really sick to allow people to pin it down with ropes and do that. But we'd never do this today on a tiger or a lion. Instead, we would use something like a dart to deliver the anesthetic drugs into the muscle, and only when the animal is really fully asleep would we either put a mask or a tube down to give them oxygen and anesthetic gases. @Blythe Renee asks, does the placebo effect work on animals? Now, that's a really interesting one because we always think that the placebo effect works on people because they don't know they've been given a placebo. But animals won't know that there's even this possibility of effect. However, often there's a person involved. So whether the animal's in a zoo or a rescue center being treated, the thing is the placebo effect may work with the person so that even if it isn't a drug that is working, the person thinks the animal's getting better. However, it gets more complicated because there's an old study that was done in Russia many years ago where they took dogs and they gave them cyclophosphamide, which is a chemotherapeutic drug which crashes your white blood cells. Now, they gave this to the dogs in a very specific tasting syrup and the white blood cells went down. And then they stopped, and a few months later they gave them the syrup without this nasty drug in. And interestingly enough, the body reacted and dropped those white blood cells just the same as if the drug had been in there. So even though the animal wasn't aware that this medication was having an effect on its body, somehow the placebo effect had this extreme effect in animals. So it does show you the placebo effect is much more
Interesting.
complicated than we understand, and we still have a lot to
Interesting.
learn about it, particularly when it comes to
I didn't
animals.
realize that.
Right, next question.
Hey Casey Cradles, how's it going? What would make your day?
Is from @Nori31. It just came to my mind, and it is confusing me up right now. How do we know the gender of a snake? And how do we know if a snake is a male or a female? We will use things called sexing probes. So we can hold a snake, we actually insert these right next to a snake's bottom and run them just along the side the vent. Now a female will only have a very superficial scent gland, but a male, this will slip all the way down the hemipenis. When we pull it out, we can see it's gone in quite a distance. It's a male. That's how we sex snakes, but we have to catch them first. @MaxMoney asks, how many bones does a giraffe have in its neck? Oh, who knows? Well, we do know, and giraffes have exactly the same number of neck bones that we do. They've just become very long, so giraffes' neck bones are about this long. Elisa asks, do vets give animals pregnancy
Nice,
tests?
Casey.
Like, how would
Thanks
you
for
know an
tuning in, by the way.
elephant is pregnant? And this is an interesting question because we need to tell if an animal's pregnant in different ways depending on how its reproductive cycle works. So orangutans and chimpanzees are really easy. We can just use some urine that we've sucked up off the ground on a human pregnancy test. For an elephant, the hormones are very different. So sometimes we need to collect feces and it needs to go to a specialist lab, and that can take many days. Some animals, like an elephant, we can actually do an ultrasound and actually put our arm up their bottom and do the ultrasound from the inside to be able to reach anywhere, because their thick corrugated skin will just not let us get an ultrasound scan from the outside.
Oh,
Lady
wow.
Starfire, Ben, age 8, would like to know
Yeah, I'll
how
take a
many
look at it.
teeth does a crocodile have? I can't count them, but there are many, and the reason is that they will continue to shed and erupt new teeth their whole life. So they're not quite as extreme as a shark, but it makes sense if you're a croc and you twist your prey that you're going to break and lose teeth and you have to regrow them, but they have a lot more teeth than we do. Real James Coffin asks, what do big cats think of domestic cats? I'm sad to say they won't see them as some sort of relative of theirs in any benevolent fashion, as they're just a big predator that will see a small predator either as competition or as a potential meal. So I think if a domestic cat got into a tiger enclosure, it would be eaten really quickly. @Bell31W, do elephants from different parts of the world speak different elephant languages? The short answer is yes, but it's more complex than you think. Just like in people, non-verbal communication is important in all animals, including elephants, and so that would be different for the 3 different species of elephants, so Southern African elephants, forest elephants, and Asian elephants. But what we also tend to forget is that elephants also communicate through infrasound, which is really low frequency sound, and that carries over very long distances, so elephants very far away can actually hear that poaching is going out in a different part of the country, because the elephants in that part that are being poached will let out these low frequency rumbles we can't hear. But elephants close by can actually hear these sounds through their feet as well. So elephants almost have ears in their feet that will pick up part of that. So we don't understand enough to know exactly what is different, but watching
Interesting.
elephants interact in places like zoos from different parts of the world do tell us that there are some differences in how they communicate with each other. Rigatoni asks, why do giraffes have antennae? Now, I can understand why you would say this, because they have these 2 lumps
yeah.
on top of their head that are covered in hair, but they're actually horns, and they use them
Oh, really?
not so much to fight, but from evolution that was their purpose. Giraffes now
okay.
fight by banging their necks together, and so because the horns
unfortunately.
don't clash, evolution has seen fit to mainly cover them with fur. @Defeating Labels asks, why do I find snake surgery so interesting? So I guess you find snake surgery so interesting because it's just such a different body shape. They've got one long body cavity with all their organs spaced out in it, and they've got no limbs. But probably even more interesting than the actual surgery is how we safely get hold of some snakes, and for that we often use a snake hook. You may see this being used to either scoop up a snake safely and put it in a bag or a tube so we can use anesthesia, but sometimes we'll actually use this to pin a snake down on a giving surface. But there is a trick to this. We actually are pinning the snake's head itself down and never its neck, because unlike us, snakes actually have a really, really weak junction between their neck and their skull. They only have one little articulation there, whereas us and most mammals have 2, so we have a much more sturdy connection between our skull and our neck. @Gregory asks,
Hey Casey, yeah, if you want to link that video or just tell me what to search on YouTube, let me know. I'll take a look at it.
Do you know why they say an elephant never forgets? Elephants obviously have a huge brain, much bigger than ours. Now, part of that is to control this unique appendage they've got called the trunk. But they do have phenomenal memories, and I've seen elephants that have come and lived in a zoo, and 40 years after they've come from Myanmar, where they were used as a logging elephant, someone has come up to them and suddenly started to give them the old commands in Burmese, and the elephant takes a few seconds and suddenly, well, no, I need to lift my foot. 40 years
Wow.
later, they still remember everything that they learnt in a different country. That shows you they really do
Wow.
have a good memory. At Mellow Brick Road asks, how
That's really
quickly do
impressive.
big cats, closest analog to dromaeosaurs, kill people usually? Now that's not a question that I'd really like to deal with, but if you were to startle an animal or had an animal escape like a tiger or a lion, the answer is very quickly. These are top predators after all. Dazza OB asks, how is it 2022 and we still cannot fix the broken leg on a racing horse? Now the tricky thing is it doesn't matter how high-tech we are, whether it's people or animals, we can't fix everything. People can't live forever and neither can animals. And not every injury is fixable, but it is a particular problem for racehorses and also for my patients like zebra because of how their legs are designed. They're designed very long with all their leg muscles at the top of the leg, so they have this long leg that's very efficient for fast running. But that does mean that if the leg gets a break at the bottom, it is basically just bone with a little bit of skin covering it. There isn't a very robust blood supply, and a traumatic break.
Oh, it might not let you post links, but if you tell me the title on YouTube, I'll Google it. I'll plug it into YouTube.
Over there with the bone exposed is almost impossible to get to heal because there's no soft tissues to protect those bones. At Missa Cruz, I get to participate in a surgery on a lion this morning at Big Cat Rescue, and I'd like to know how to control myself right now. It's all too easy to get tunnel vision into how exciting it is and to forget to work safely. I know this only too well because I once had a tiger wake up on me during the operation and raised its head and had a look at what I was doing, and that's a bit of a scary moment that should never really happen in most cases. Chris Hams asks, how did elephants' trunks evolve? The trick is to go and look at animals that have something maybe slightly similar. So if you look at a tapir, you'll see a tapir has quite a long nose that it can move and sniff. And that's probably how elephants' trunks started. They're a portion of their front lip and nose that has become elongated over time because they could maybe sniff things out, and then it became useful for holding things. And over millions of years, that portion of the front lip and the nose has elongated into this amazing organ, the trunk, with all its complex nerves and muscles and everything in there. Question from Avril WP. How would you anesthetize a giraffe? Now the tricky part about the giraffe is actually waking the giraffe up, because the biggest risk is the giraffe with that very long sensitive neck and legs. It has to fall down if you anesthetize it, and then it has to get up without being unstable enough. And if you wake up from anesthesia, you're always a little bit unsteady to not come crashing down again and break your neck or your legs. So often when we move giraffes in the wild in southern Africa, we don't fully anesthetize them. We will dart them, give them their anesthetic drugs, and just before they're woozy enough to fall over, we will actually put ropes around their legs, and then we will actually reverse some of the anesthetic drugs, and then they sort of partially wake up, and we can walk them into a very long box on a trailer, and we can move them to another national park or do minor treatment. So the trick is, if we don't need to anesthetize a giraffe, we don't. Eminem Jax asks, do big cats purr? I bet it sounds like a Harley. It can sound quite loud, so if you sit next to a cheetah that's in a rescue center and they purr,
I'll check
it can
that
be
out in a
very loud,
second,
much
Casey.
louder than your cat. But what's more interesting than purring is actually roaring. That is how we classify big cats versus other cats. Some surprisingly large cats can't roar, so things like cheetah are not classified as a big cat because they can purr and they can meow, but they don't actually have the voice box to roar. Lord Christine asks, why do pigs have curly tails? I'm presuming they mean domestic pigs, because most of the wild pig species, whether they're babirusa or warthogs or collared peccary, actually have normal tails that will cover their bottom. And that's really important because your bottom is a very sensitive part of the body. Flies could attack it or another animal could bite it, so your tail is quite protective. Now warthogs will raise their tail when they're running away so they can follow each other, and you'll see a mom warthog doing that. But domestic pigs' curly tail is something that we've probably bred them harmful. Because a long tail, when you keep farm animals quite close together and they tend to have squabbles, they end up biting each other's tails. And with pigs,
how's it
what will
going,
happen is that infection will spread up the tails into their spine,
Alright.
and they'll end up paralyzed. So over hundreds of years, farmers have bred our domestic pigs to be really different to wild
Eddie.
animals.
What?
Eddie,
What?
you know how we couldn't load up World War III?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yeah, what about
It's up and running now.
Nice.
Like, I'm literally loading into a game right now. It's so nice.
Is that that like Battlefield competitor that got revived?
Yes.
Didn't he get revived and then die again?
Yes and
Okay. I was really hoping that that game would be successful, but it doesn't seem like there are a lot of players according to Steam chart.
nice.
I can't find the video they're talking about.
Eddie, do you want to see the computer I finished building like 10 minutes ago?
Sure, you could, yeah, post pictures of it. Oh, here we go.
Pretty fucking nice.
Alright, let me check it out. Nah. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of funny, but yeah, thanks for sharing it, man.
Exactly what do you think we're going to be accomplishing
Let's
today?
watch him make the air
You
sausage.
made the air sausage, but you didn't taste it. Why didn't you... What do you think that the possible rating for air sausage could be? Use a little sausager's trick.
4 out of 5. At least.
Really? You turned a whole burrito into a sausage? That's fascinating. You know what?
Yeah.
I will admit I had to have a change of pants after that one. Avenge your brother. Well, that's just a god-awful amount of oil. Take your Taco Bell sausage and shove it. I want to see the air that I breathe.
Yeah.
That last one was on me. That was a sausage mistake. Third time's the charm. Against all odds, we managed to put a Sarah on this thing, so I just say we go ahead and try it. Tasted like breath of pig. 0 out of 5.
Bop, bop, bop. Really like this. Holy shit.
I'm back. I'm back.
Good old NJ runs.
I feel like the female door.
What? Holy shit. This is no bullshit.
Eddie, did you see it?
This pug channel is really funny. I'm gonna watch some of these a little later. What did you want me to say?
I posted it in general.
Oh, nice. Very nice, man.
Yeah, the cable management alone took like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm so proud of it though. The boot issue light, the green light, is on the motherboard only because I haven't installed Windows yet.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, once I install Windows, that light should turn off.
I was watching some of these videos before with my mom.
Probably sleep.
They're funny. Eh.
I keep trying to convince Gage to get back on.
And do what?
Just literally get on and play anything.
Oh. Yeah.
Dude, my hands smell like fresh parts, fresh plastic, and Chinese slave labor.
What and why is that?
Hmm?
Why is that?
Oh, from opening all the boxes and stuff.
Oh, what kind of boxes you opening?
I built a new computer, dude.
Oh, that one. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just built this. I finished building it at 11 o'clock. Can't wait to install some porn on it.
There you go.
I wonder if I have to also.
Well, guys, just wanted to show off my computer.
Oh, you can't leave.
Why not?
You thought you could leave? No. People aren't able to leave.
Eddie,
I'm
are
just
we?
kidding.
You're close enough. Are we ever gonna like LAN party?
Yeah, yeah. Where are you again?
I'm in Bayonne,
Oh,
in
yeah.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah, maybe sometime.
Still can't. This is my first small form factor build, so I'm like,
Me and Rusty can meet up at some point, too.
yeah, he's in Virginia.
Yeah. And Legend if he is closer. Yeah, that is an interesting case.
I bought this one from Micro Center today on my way home. I bought the same case from Newegg, but the riser cable, the standoffs for it were machined incorrectly, so the graphics card wouldn't fit inside. So I had to automate
Shit.
that. Yeah, and go to Micro Center just to buy the case. Otherwise, this build would have been finished yesterday.
I really wish that you guys would have Naraka. That game is so fun.
Blade Point, isn't that free?
No, it's not free,
Oh.
but yes, it is that game.
Is it what is it? Is it like a RPG?
It's a battle royale. It's $20.
I like battle royales.
You should get it. Do you
But
ever
it's
have-
melee combat, right?
They also have like handheld cannons, muskets, and bows and crossbows.
And the jiggle physics?
What?
The jiggle physics for
What
the
do you
boobs.
mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
High quality?
Do you want to see?
Yes, stream.
Oh, I will. I will. As Eddie would say. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. This game is so much fucking fun, dude. No, it is. Not that one. There it goes. Yeah. Like, I would definitely say it's well worth the $20. I spent the $50 on it. You can buy it for 20, 40, or 50, I believe. Like, it is such a good game. First off, here.
Ooh, I saw that.
Listen to her story, her voiceover. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Come on. Not that one. You see it?
See the tits.
Show Charlie Murphy those titties.
Here. I don't want to do it right game right now. I'll just do it by game. Like, such a good fucking game. This is actually the person that I used to. Like, if we could do, like, custom games, like, if we get enough people, and if, I don't know if you can do custom games, but, like, if we get enough people that we can do customs, that'd be fucking awesome. Oh, come on. We're being dumb. It's all because I closed the game, and then opened it again, so now the world has to all render in. You see that?
Damn, dude. That's hilarious.
It's the best part. Each needs to spend more time gaming like he used to. Ooh, give me something good.
I haven't seen him on Eve in a couple of days.
Huh?
I haven't seen him on Eve online in a couple of days.
Yeah, he's been playing this with me. Yesterday. So, like, right now I have the crossbow, the repeating crossbow, and the cannon. Yeah.
Is it? So I'm guessing the map gets smaller and smaller? Okay, yeah, I see it.
Apparently I just can't aim right now. This is...
What do I want to listen to?
Person.
I don't know what I want to listen to. I don't know.
Why do
what
they
I
suck
wanna
so
listen
much?
to.
They're facing bots.
But he said this isn't. That's an actual person, right?
I know. It is.
Wow, they suck. He didn't even take a single hit.
Yeah. I just started playing this game. Like, that's legit the types of people that I face in ranked. And then every so often you get one guy that's just like super mega try hard. And it makes it so much difficult. See, skirt loose too. I wanna see some. Oh. You guys saw nothing. It's okay.
I saw everything. Everything.
Starting to look like Gage now. Press the right button.
Yeah. Leave it up to a programmer to get his parentheses wrong. That's what my mentor said to me once. They're just talking about me.
Damn. Wait, is that a bot?
No, that was an actual person. So bad. Like, if you've ever played any sort of One second. Ma'am, I said 1 second. I said 1 second.
So many different ways to do this. No. I'll just take it if it's an integer. I really don't care. I just need to see.
I gotta sleep for real though. Night.
This game's literally almost over. Like
Alright, man.
Are you heading off too?
No, I thought you were.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the middle of a game.
Oh, nice. So this on-rep stuff I'm trying to put in is supposed to fix my problem with dropping stuff when I'm on the laptop, like passing stuff together. Whether it will or not, well, I'm hoping it will. What's that?
When you're playing against bots, this game is just kind of eh. But like facing other people, it's a lot of fun. Like me and Gage have been doing work.
Yeah.
Like yesterday and today, I have 104 kills on this chick. I never played her before.
Oh, nice, man.
I'm like 28 in the whole state of Iowa. But there's only like 50.
I'll try to put the music on more of the lower side since it's kind of turned up on the mixer over here. Well, it's taking some time, but the game is getting there, you know? I want to change the ceiling effect to have the same effect as the saloon does with the individual tile placements. So I'm just going to keep the same ceiling I have, but just make it more detailed. I'm not that good of an artist, so you know. Not to mention the story needs a lot of work. Because I have the basic plot points, but Whatever happened to the fade out? Like, they don't do fade outs anymore. Alright. I want to introduce you to a man that I found on YouTube a little while ago. I didn't discover. He doesn't know me. I just randomly found him on the internet. His name is Jacob Paddock, and he's a professional banjo player. But he also has a series he does called Bongs and Banjos, which I fucking love. And I don't think he minds me. Hope he don't minds me giving you this plug, giving him this plug. But yeah, great channel. I'm gonna react to one of his videos in a minute. I want to watch this video, but I gotta wait before I take another bong hit. Yeah, I gotta catch up on... I gotta catch up on Doctor Who. I love pugs. They're technically French bulldogs, but they practically look the same.
Guys, it's time to wake up. Come on, guys, wake up.
How to wake up?
I agree with the dog. I'm just like, oh. Yes.
How to trustful?
Trustful.
Go. Up. How to up? You guys want to go check the weather? Do you? You want to go check the weather?
Mmm. The darker one is the female one.
Oh, it's a bit cold. Griff, you shaking? Okay, let's go to the bathroom inside.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's cool. They teach him how to do that. Yeah. Yeah, these dogs are really well trained.
Should we go have breakfast? Okay, come on, let's go.
You can teach them from a young age to use the wee pads if, well, I'm lagging a bit. Get some building.
This is Griffin's ball, and this is Harry's ball.
important to feed dogs at like the same exact time, and otherwise they will fight each other. Like they go for the throat. Like if you give one of them a treat before, like if you give one of them a treat before the other one, they'll fucking, yeah, you get it. So you gotta be careful.
See, and then it gives you like a rating at the end as well. Eddie?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, yeah. The 14 kills, nice.
You just joined it.
Yeah.
You can't even lie. Yeah, so it shows like how well you did that game. So like, I had a bunch of kills. I survived a while. I did a lot of damage, but I wasn't very active. Is what it's saying.
This is Griffin's ball. This is Harry's ball.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm thinking of picking it up at some point, but it's it does have so many other games I'm trying to juggle right now.
I'd say get this one first. Like legit, I can tell you this, like dead
I'm
ass.
already juggling too many.
I hate playing battle royales. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest, I fucking hate them. But this one, like, I fucking love it.
I'm lagging because of the build I'm doing for my game.
Griff, here's your food. Enjoy. Hatter,
Oh wow, they're really trained.
enjoy.
Wow. Like with my dog, like if you did that with most dogs, like they would fight. You gotta like place the bowls like at the same time in front of each of them. But these dogs are very well trained.
That's just a bit of a twine. Griffin. Good boy. Hatter.
I know.
Good girl.
Yeah. Medicine's hard with some dogs. I don't blame them.
Nice. Guys, wait.
It's a
Wait. Wait. Eat.
Oh, you gotta share with both of them at the same time. Yeah, I'm lagging a bit. You know, I'm confident G4 TV will eventually come back to.
Bye, guys.
Just can't be treated like a TV network. Or at least not have like TV roots, you know, with them. But yeah, it's all good. People are still gonna be making
Guys, who wants to go outside?
Potato stretch.
Should we go outside? Griffin, come.
Our dog didn't mind stuff like this, but like she wouldn't wear anything that would go over the butt or anything. She would take that off. Most things she would take off. Unless it was like a harness or something. Zoomy time. Yay!
Two, three, one. Bamboozle!
Hey.
Sorry, guys.
Hey.
That was a little prank.
Alright, you gotta give us 2 after that.
Powder behind you. Go get it.
Okay, the build finished. You know what I gotta do now. The test. The test.
Inside.
Oh, interesting. We didn't have that for our dog. She kind of had like a crusty top part of her nose. But yeah, you could put balm in there to kind of... She sleeps like that. That's funny. It's a good channel. My mom was showing me about it. Alright, let's okay, I got that going. Okay, I can minimize that. Actually, yeah, you can stop. Okay, Unreal Engine stop.
are you doing?
Okay. The good news is it looks like, well, the news is that it looks like it's, that on notify function is just not getting called at all for some reason. Because that, printout statement I don't see anywhere. I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, does this need to be... I need to look that up. Oh, this one, the network compendium is great. Yeah, I gotta look through some of this. Yeah, I know that, but that's the blueprint. Yeah, this is... 2 rep gravity scale. Oh, it still calls the on rep version. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay. That might be it too. Alright, we have a couple of things we can change up. First is... Wait, what was I just gonna paste? Yes, thank you. On lifetime replicated properties. Where do we put that motherfucker? Right over here. This needs to be... Come on. What did I just call it? What did I call this fucking thing? This, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be replicated now. And W and BC. W and BC. But oh yeah, and call this instead. Which basically calls drop implementation. Is what he does. But I don't want to do that because that's gonna fuck up the logging too. Like it's the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I could call on rep drop, but then I'm, you know, which I don't really want to do, so. Alright, well. You know what that means. I gotta make another build. But we're gonna watch something real quick. Actually, I'll be right back real fast. Forgot to mute you. Sorry about that. Okay, one of the big changes is I forgot to put in this to replicate the actual and then this on rep set gravity scale. Yeah, I see why he does it, yeah, that way. It's pretty much the same thing, which I might... Well, that shouldn't, yeah. Yeah, let's check in with, Jacob Panic.
Get up, come on, let's have a party. Get up, everybody, let's go. Get up, come on and do it with me. Bones and banjos. Hello, everybody. My name is Jacob, and welcome to Bongs and Banjos. This episode is brought to you by Rhythm. You can find Rhythm products all over Maryland. You can also find a bunch of great deals at their Rise locations, which I highly recommend going to. On this episode, we'll be featuring one of their strains, L'Orange. Fancy. Bougie like Applebee's on a Tuesday night. Got a sirloin steak and it's cooked just right. L'Orange is a sativa-dominant strain. Rhythm is my favorite cannabis company for many reasons. The number one reason? The quality of their products. When I first got my card, I wanted to get a vape pen. Cause I vape, bro. I was told by the dispensary that Rhythm was the best on the market. They were right. I've yet to find another vape cartridge that is as good as theirs. And when I found out about their flower, I was even more blown away. This is top tier tankity tank smankity.
Nice.
Banjo, who you barking at, boys? Who you barking at, Banjo boys? Oh. L'Orange is checking in at 25.29% THC. As with all the other Rhythm... Oh, hello. As with all the other flower that Rhythm offers, you'll notice a very high terpene profile, well balanced. This one is coming in at 1.79%, which seems to be limonene. Limonene? That is dominating the strain. Let's give it...
Yeah, I gotta learn more about, like, the terpenes and stuff. Those are, like, they're very slight differences in the different types of chemicals of THC. Different types of pot give different types of slightly different highs. If you're not someone that smokes pot often, it's not something you really notice, like high-wise, but
low whiff.
Different strains can give you different highs, I feel like.
Dare I say orangey?
That's
a
true.
little bit garlicky too, very funky.
Sativas and...
You just know you're in for a treat when you're gonna pack this in your bowl and put some heat to it. Banjo tune that we're gonna be playing today is Bluegrass Breakdown. But first, let's break up this sticky icky. Ooh, it smells good in here. Now, weed this fine should be smoked out of a bowl that's clean and divine. Let me go take care of that real quick. Salt. 91% rubbing alcohol.
Yep.
And shake it.
Yeah, it works really well.
Looks like we're good to go.
A 420 cleaner, basically.
So fluffy, I
love 420 cleaner, that's what I get.
It all midday long. Alright, I already know the drill with this stuff. I have sampled it, and it is insanely good.
He holds it in, but you don't have to hold it in.
It doesn't take much to feel the effects.
If you
smoke cheers,
weed.
Everybody.
Some people like to hold it in, but you really don't have to. If you're when you're smoking modern day cannabis, it doesn't matter. And by the way, me and Jacob are both over 21, and it is legal in our states.
Cheers.
Do not smoke unless you are over 21, and please enjoy responsibly.
Alright, cheers every puppy. I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for watching.
Bougie like Applebee's on a Tuesday night. Got a sirloin steak and it's cooked just right.
but goddamn. Oh man, I couldn't finish it. The ash is so white on that. That's awesome. I gotta finish this off.
Those some good hits, man. It's a nice clean bong too. Respect.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right. So bluegrass. The bluegrass breakdown has 3 parts to it. The first part is just like Foggy Mountain breakdown, except for the E minor chord, you go to an F major chord. Second part is the same thing, except you do this 2/4 thing. It's crazy. The third part is just like Lonesome Road Blues, the way Scruggs played it, and that's the tune. All right, so let's play the bluegrass breakdown on my gold tone baritone banjo.
I really like that one.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you
Bluegrass
have
is
a fantastic
awesome.
week. And thank you to the great people at Rhythm. Go out and get some La Orange. Get any strain of theirs that you see. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to be featuring another strain of theirs on next week's episode. Until then, take care and have a great week. Bye.
Yeah. So yeah, give him a sub. He's a good guy. What else was he gonna do? Oh yeah, we gotta make another build. But I think you guys know what time it is. If I'm making another build, it's time for some Three Stooges. These dogs are hilarious. Have we watched Healthy, Wealthy, and Dumb? I think this is a good one. Curly's name was Julius, apparently. And they were all Jewish, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. They took a lot, just like any minority at the time, they took a lot of shit. They still do. You know, everyone still does. What I mean by that is, you know, you still have unfortunately anti-Semitism, and you still had it. You know, you had it back then too. You know, what's funny is Mo, Larry, and Curly actually made a Hitler's kill list because they did 2 specials that are anti-Nazi during the war. So them and Charlie Chaplin were both on. Could you imagine? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Number 4 on Hitler's kill list.
Hello? When will that shipment of liquor be over? Delay? After waiting all these years? Tomorrow repeal goes into effect? Yes, yes, Mr. Jones, I know all that. I'm very sorry, but that shipment of scotch didn't arrive. And I'm going to be left holding the sack, huh? Listen, I'm not doing any business in any other department. I'm depending on that to pull me out of the red. What? Hello? 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 Say, what is this? Oh, hello. Hello? Have you got everything?
Everything's all right. We'll have it done in a jiffy. Get busy.
Remember, that door goes on the right.
Right. Right. Right. Left. 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 Right. Follow!
Oh, this stunt.
Get the tools. What tools?
This stunt that Mo does
The
is
tools we've been
fucking
using for the
scary.
last 10 years.
You'll see.
Those tools. Now let me see. The door goes on the right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. The man says the door goes on the right.
Mmm.
What's this?
A fist.
Right or
Charlie's
left?
got a point.
Oh, ignorant, eh? Now listen, Grapehead. I'll explain it so even you can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Now here, get over here. Now when I say go, we both point to the right. Go. Hey, Porcupine. Come here. Point to the right for this jump, will you?
Mhm.
Get busy. Come on. Where's the map? Over there.
That's a funny thing. Mo is just as dumb as the other two, but he doesn't. Alright, this is the stunt.
What's keeping you? Make it 6 inches.
Make it 6 inches.
Make it 6 inches.
Get me the saw. The saw.
Yeah, I think that might be a real saw.
Give it to me.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What happened?
Dude, do you see how far up that was? That's crazy, dude.
What happened?
Jesus.
Nothing. Shut that door.
Where is he? He's in there.
Get me out of here.
I can't. It's locked. I ain't got a key.
Get a saw.
Don't lose your head now. I'll have you out of this in a jiffy.
Hurry up.
Usually Curly's on that end.
What are you doing down there?
Come here.
I think he wants you.
Both of you.
Clean up this mess.
Okay.
Where are those three men?
Yeah, did we?
Yeah, thanks.
Whoa! Woo!
Hello. Hello, Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones, I'm very sorry, but I just found out we won't be able to deliver the bourbon either. I'll be right down.
You fucking kidding me? I'll get it on Amazon.
Boys,
Screw it. Oh,
something
wait, it's
terrible
1935.
Yes?
Shit.
I have to leave. I won't be long. Yes? You boys watch the store until I come back. Yes? Be sure and watch the store. Yes.
Now listen, JT.
Oh, listen nothing. We have liquor contracts that we can't fulfill, and it's all due to your neglect. But I...
Do you know that they'll sue us and put our firm out of business, and then you will be out of a job? Now you get over to the drugstore and pacify Jones. He's been calling me up every 5 minutes, and I'll wait here for an answer to our last cable.
All right.
Hey.
Side note, liquor had a lot of ties in organized crime because during Prohibition, everyone wanted to drink, and how did you do that? Well, organized crime got the booze. So that's how organized crime became powerful. And then after Prohibition, they still had, you know, roots in that and still had handlings and, you know, it was only, you know, old customers, we're still the same customers. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting in a way.
Mr. Jones in? No, but he ought to be back any minute.
What's the matter?
Oh boy, do I feel low. Hey, mix me a pickup.
And that doesn't mean that people that are in the liquor industry have ties to organized crime necessarily. I'm talking about a very small percentage. And it's the original roots of it because of how it started in Prohibition in the 1920s. So, you know, you're not going to find really any mafia people in the liquor industry nowadays. You know, more than 100 years later.
What's it, Derek?
Well, we got a raspberry and a...
No. Some of the prescription stuff.
Oh, interesting. Okay. This is actually a pharmacy / ice cream parlor, and back during Prohibition and into the legalization of alcohol, you could buy alcohol at pharmacies, kind of as we do with dispensaries, but with buying weed. And also, pharmacies would also have ice cream parlors as well. Yeah, and yeah, soda fountains and stuff. Yeah. Because cooking is very close to chemistry, you know, and making a lot of.
What do we give them?
Now listen, we'll all start together, and once we get started, it's every man for himself.
Chemicals
Help
are
me out now.
chemicals.
Get busy.
Here you are.
What is it?
I don't know, but it smells good.
Okay.
Try this.
No, I think we better try this. Easy now.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Now, wait a minute.
With chemistry, that's a bad idea to start just doing that.
Oh, nuggets.
Especially in those quantities. A big no-no, too. Hold on. Let's go back. They should all be wearing eye protection. All three of them. Even Stooges should wear eye protection. Always. Always eye protection.
That's funny. Now sneak up on us slow. I'll be right behind you. Don't be afraid.
You should evacuate the building.
You better shake it up.
Get the shaker.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy.
This goddamn boot.
Get a strain.
It's freezing up because I'm building again. Uh-oh.
This ought to be a...
Sorry, I'm just waiting for this build to stop lagging a bit.
Hurry up, it's alive here. This ought to be a strainer. Here you are.
Yeah, use the chair as a strainer.
Everything's all right. Ah, there it is. Ah. Here, test it.
Straight up just giving him fucking poison.
That black stuff had teeth in it. Better find out what's in it. Well, boys, I guess it's ripe.
Sorry it's lagging so much just from this build. Should be done soon. Let's see what else is going on. Is anyone on Twitch? What else are there?
Still considered fairly good. There was a noticeable decrease in the quality of the food and the service over the year. After all, it became a different story when they bear the title of coming out from a Michelin restaurant and got charged a Michelin price. The lack of prompt service can also be a big problem. They seem to be understaffed in front of the big crowd they draw in following its fame. Looks like a Michelin star title can also be a double-edged sword.
Absolutely.
Now they're without it, maybe it's time for them to think and improve their overall quality. As there are other Indian restaurants I have tried with an overall experience as good, if not better, while it's without a star and had far more choices and friendlier prices. My final verdict for Juno. I still consider it to be a high-end Indian restaurant offering interesting food.
Alright. Hell yeah. I gotta try that. Dude, there are actually some bomb Indian places in Los Angeles. Electric Karma is one of them. There are a few others that I'd have to sit down and go through and be like, oh yeah, these ones. But Electric Karma is the one that whenever I eat there, I'm like, sheesh.
Oh, that's for a cooler. I too think the food has become shallow and pedantic.
What is that from? Shallow and pedantic. Isn't that fucking American Psycho? Family Guy, shallow and pedantic.
Things all right on my end. I kind of dodged a bullet, but
I love this guy. He's trying the cactus plant flea market fucking Happy Meal that people were like going crazy for.
Thumbs up
Cactus
in that
plant
regard. I'm back here at the camera and getting back into the groove, so to speak. So some people were wondering, just wanted to give that update real quick. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this item. When you think about life itself,
Alright,
let's
hold
get
on.
philosophical.
I'm gonna go back to Three Stooges. Just waiting for this build to fucking finish. Damn it.
This ought to pick him up and lay him down, too. Out of the
Yeah,
way.
seriously. Maybe everyone. It's just...
There we are. Toodaloo. Over the river. Skip the cutter. There you hug it. Oh, boy. Where'd you get this scotch? We made it. All of us. Listen, boys, there's a fortune in this. We'll make thousands of dollars. I got an idea. Don't move. Maybe we better humor.
They just invented liquid methamphetamine. Nice, it's finished. Then I get to test it again. Testing it is such like a bittersweet because it's like, it's done. Like, I like having to wait. I don't know why. And then when it's done, it's like shit. Now I gotta test it. I shouldn't say I like having to wait. It's a weird psychology. You know what I mean?
I'll marry him if there's enough dough in it.
You anticipate your solution not working.
JT? Oh, hello. I ran into 3 Scotch distillers who just arrived from Scotland. They're looking for a distributor to handle their output. Don't let them out of your sight. Bring them up to the house for dinner. And if we put the deal through, you'll get a bonus. Okay, J.T.
Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth,
You're
nothing
all
but the truth?
partners. You make the scotch, I'll handle the output. We'll split 50-50. Just leave everything to me. There's millions in it. Better take it easy. He's liable to have a gun. Well, there you have it.
Millions back then is a lot. Like 100 million. Maybe they just made Red Bull. That'd be dope. Maybe that's how. Yeah, maybe that's how Red Bull was invented by Larry and Curly.
What in the world is that?
Oh, that's the Scotch gentlemen. I know you'll enjoy them, Mrs. Walton. Of course, they're a bit eccentric. Mrs. Walton, may I present Mr. McSniff?
That's what I should do one day. I should make some homemade bagpipes. I'll get like 4 or 5 recorders and just tape them to like a giant trash bag. Just make everyone want to murder me within a mile radius. That'll be a good idea.
Are you laddies by any chance from Loch Lomond?
No, I actually like the bagpipe sound, to be honest. It sounds really cool. But yeah, it's one of those instruments you got to be good at. It's not fun to hear bad bagpipes.
I'll make the boys comfortable.
That is true with every instrument. That's the hard part, is having to listen to yourself being bad.
Come ahead.
Old man again. Ladies and gentlemen, Senor Lewis, the little cantina, the famous baritone, will sing.
Ah, hola.
Sol Marie Lucia, l'astro d'argento, plessis de l'onda, prospil rolvento.
What are you doing? Why? Why? Why are you fucking with him? I know. I'll go to bed.
Oh, winner every time. Again, I can still hear him. Santa Maria, Santa Maria. What you tried to make for me? A fruit salad? Pigs! He can't call me that and get away with it. More pigs! That's quite all right.
What are we going to do?
Just don't accept it.
Twist. A what? A twirl a dance. Oh, that would be lovely.
Yes.
The gentlemen are going to do their native dance.
I ain't gonna take my clothes off for anybody.
Do it.
See that? Yeah.
We would like to have you do the Highland Fling.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't much on the Highland Fling, lady, but we sure knock 'em dead with our Lowland Shim.
The Lowland Shim?
Yeah, it's the same as a fan dance, only you do it in kilts.
Fucking spread your butt cheeks like goats.
Lay on, Duck.
Why are they intentionally playing the bagpipes badly? They're intentionally like...
A little faster. A little slower. A little faster.
It was in your eye. It is shaped like it. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Like that sheet glass is kind of shaped like an eye thing. Eyepiece. What? You're not supposed to eat the flap.
Hey, are you gonna eat that? Nah, that's for you. Ah, it's for you. You can't spoil my dinner.
See, today if I had one of those phallic things, I'd be like, oh, at the table, just to see what they would. Yeah, put some cheese in it. Yeah. Now you're talking. That's kind of my type of sandwich. Yeah, some meat, some cheese. That's a good dinner. Right. You gotta knock it out first. You have to sneak up on the sandwich, that's why. Yeah. It's a rookie mistake. You gotta knock it out first.
It bit me, but I got him. Oh. I'll get you later. You better take this now. Why, you blithering idiot! Oh, gentlemen, I feel as though I've known you for years. It is an extreme pleasure, and my home is yours.
Walton,
Yes?
we were waiting for you. The gentleman who brought a sample of the breath of heather. That 106 plus.
Oh, that's fine.
Gentlemen, bring in your breath of heather. Hootman!
Hootman!
Hoot!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hoot! Whoa! Hoot! 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 Hoot!
Those three vandals are wrecking our home.
Listen, if we don't sign those three vandals to a liquor contract, we'll have no home to wreck.
That's why they have to go over this shit, okay.
Take it easy now, folks. Take it easy. Tap it.
Are you sure that's the breath of heather?
Well, I'm pretty sure. Go away, Hey! Easy now.
All right, Brett.
Well, you really need to tap it from the side? Like, why not just, like... Wow. Fuck yeah. What's this? The gooey history of Velveeta?
It wasn't always this way with Velveeta. At one point in history, before you, your parents, and possibly even your grandparents were alive, Velveeta was good and pure gold. Europeans, who practically invented and perfected cheese, had the soft American cheese imported. Then,
really?
Velveeta was sold, and everything went
Oh,
to
okay,
hell.
Kraft, yeah.
Today on Weird History
It's
Food,
still
we're
good.
gonna talk about the gooey, creamy, messy
still good. It
history
has
of
its place.
Velveeta. But before we get
I
started,
fucking
be
love
sure to
cheese,
subscribe
dude.
to the Weird History Food channel and let us know in the comments below what other delightful culinary delights you'd like to hear about. And now, let's get cheesy, or as close as we can get without actually
It's kind of like
containing
queso cheese. Like American queso, if I had to
Let's
split
start
it.
the Velveeta story at the very beginning with Emil Fry, a young cheesemaker who was given the seemingly impossible task of reinventing the cheese wheel and revolutionizing snack culture in the process. Born in Switzerland in 1867, Fry moved to New York with his family when he was a teenager. Because his father was a dairy farmer with a side hustle as a local small batch cheesemaker, Fry spent his formative years immersed in Casey culture. That's the fancy cheesemonger's name for the craft of making cheese. In 1887, Fry turned 20, and he landed his first professional cheesemaking gig at Neuswander's Cheese Factory in Blooming Grove, New York. Fry was only...
Hold on, where is that? I'm pretty sure it's upstate. Not too far up. No, I mean it's yeah. It's technically yeah. It's what we would call upstate. What have we considered upstate New York? Pretty much here, like this line here, where my cursor is. Anything like north of White Plains is upstate, essentially. But yeah, Blooming Grove is up there.
Employed there for a year before he left and began working for the Monroe Cheese Company in Monroe, New York. By the time Fry began working for Monroe Cheese, the company had recently been purchased by business partners Adolphe Toad and Ferdinand Wolf for a cool $25,000. That was some good cheddar back in the day. Not long after Toad and Wolf bought the factory, they opened a second cheese factory in Covington, Pennsylvania, about 212 miles away. While Fry stayed behind in Monroe making dozens of different niche cheeses, the Covington factory specialized in big Swiss wheels. With the two factories running at full steam, Toad and Wolf started receiving more cheese orders than ever before, and the business was gaining traction. Only there was one problem. Every time a delivery truck left the Covington factory filled with Swiss, it would return with chunks of damaged cheese wheels that broke apart while en route to their customers. Nobody wants broken cheese, and it was a problem for the owners of the Monroe Cheese Company. But it was a temporary problem with a world-changing solution. Thanks to poorly paved roads and delivery vehicles with terrible suspensions, Velveeta was invented. Toad and Wolf were smart businessmen, and it didn't take them that long to realize that all those unusable pieces of broken Swiss that accumulated after each delivery were adding up. So they went to Monroe's best cheese man, Fry. The two men explained to Fry that the company was losing hundreds of pounds of cheese a week, and tasked him with finding a solution. Several years earlier, Fry invented Liederkranz for the Monroe Cheese Company when Toad asked him if he could make a cheese as close as possible in flavor to Bismarck cheese. Toad used to have Bismarck imported from Europe, but it always went bad before it got to him. Not long after Toad's request, Fry invented a Bismarck knockoff and called it Liederkranz. Only this new Liederkranz was better than the legit Bismarck. The Monroe Cheese Company was getting orders for Fry's new invention from both coasts and everywhere in between. They even shipped it overseas. Fry was a dairy deity. So when Toad and Wolf asked Fry if he had any ideas about what to do with all those broken cheese wheels, the young master went to work. Fry would spend the next 2 years taking hunks of cheese home with him after work, like a grisly detective lugging home gritty case files. During those years, Fry would work weekdays at the Monroe plant only to spend his evenings and weekends over a hot stove at home, mixing the broken Covington Swiss cheese wheels together with different combinations of other various cheese pieces and cheese byproducts such as whey. Finally, in 1918, after hundreds of nights filled with trial and error, eureka! Fry did it. Thanks to the recent scientific experiments by Fritz Settler and Walter Gerber, two researchers who were also conducting their own cheese hybrid experiments in Switzerland, Fry gleaned just enough from his fellow countrymen to keep his cheesy concoction from separating when melted. The magic ingredient? Sodium citrate. Now, when cured, the liquidy goo formed a soft yet firm cheese that could be molded into any shape or size. When asked what he was going to call his Frankenstein monster of a cheese, Fry said he wanted a made-up name that conjured up visions of a smooth, creamy cheese with a velvety consistency. So he called his invention Velveeta.
That is a good name. That name does slap, as the kids would say.
Velveeta cheese was an instant hit and everyone wanted a piece. By the mid-1920s, Monroe was shipping Fry's invention to almost every restaurant and hotel in America, and even several European countries. Yeah, even snooty Europeans couldn't eat enough of this stuff. Germans were so into Fry's cheese that a Velveeta processing plant had to be built in Deutschland to satisfy their Jones for the creamy, velvety concoction. Even then, the German Velveeta factory couldn't keep up with the demand. But the cheese wheel in the sky took a turn for the worse in 1927. After riding that golden wave of Velveeta for 9 years, the Monroe Cheese Factory sold the product to Kraft Foods, and everything changed, even the recipe. A brick of Fry's Velveeta was pure cheese with no chemicals. But when Kraft bought the brand, drastic changes were immediately made. And while an official reason wasn't given, it almost surely had to do with profit margins. Because Kraft knew that staying faithful to Fry's original all-cheese Velveeta recipe would cost them a lot of money and labor, the company decided to swap out all of the cheese in Fry's Velveeta for fillers. Lots and lots of fillers. While most cheeses then and now consist of milk, rennet, a started culture, and a bit of salt, Kraft Foods added the following ingredients to the new version of their latest acquisition. Okay, deep breath. Water, modified food starch, canola oil, gelatin, paprika extract, lactic acid, sorbic acid, which acts as a preservative, sodium alginate, enzymes, apocarotenol, milk protein concentrate, milk fat, calcium phosphate, annatto, which gives today's Velveeta you eat its rich golden hue, whey protein concentrate, vitamin A palmitate, sodium phosphate, and natural flavor. No plastic, though. The microscopic traces of plastic in the new Velveeta urban legend is about as true as spider eggs in bubblegum. Or that if you eat Pop Rocks with your soda, your stomach will explode.
We should have,
Besides screwing with the original recipe, Kraft also completely remarketed the Velveeta brand. Before the Monroe Cheese Company sold it, Velveeta was mostly consumed as an accoutrement for a much larger family meal. The cheese's first generation of fans bought the inexpensive product to give flavor to boring staple foods like soups, sandwiches, and of course, pasta. And the shell shape really does taste better because it has convenient Velveeta collecting pockets pre-installed. Kraft took the opposite approach. They presented their new Velveeta as a health food. Velveeta may be many wonderful things, but health food? Negatory. The corporation convinced everyone that their Velveeta was a nutritious man-made superfood, chock full of carbohydrates to give you energy and fortified with minerals to make you strong. The company even paid for a study conducted by a Rutgers University research team to confirm what Kraft had been saying since it bought the brand. Velveeta is good and good for you. Kraft's marketing people were so convincing that they even duped the American Medical Association in 1931 to proclaim that Velveeta was classified as a health food that contained everything needed to develop, and I quote, firm flesh. Things are a lot different for Velveeta these days.
Oh, really?
This ain't your daddy's cheese product, at least from a pop culture standpoint. Gone are Kraft's ginned-up declarations that Velveeta is going to keep you healthy and strong with taut, rigid skin. Instead, the new Kraft marketing team has decided to have fun with the brand in an attempt to reframe the public's perception of the old American classic your grandparents used to ration during WW2 and give the product some relevance. For example, in June of 2022, Kraft released a limited edition Velveeta nail polish. The campaign consisted of two shades, a deep yellow called La Dolce Velveeta and a bright red one called Finger Food. Both colors smelled of cheese. That's not a good fragrance for fingers. Also in 2022, the kids in the Kraft marketing department were behind this Central Park public art installation. Kraft's 8-foot novelty box of Velveeta was inspired by German artist Niklas Costello's 400-pound pure gold cube, which was worth $11.7 million, and probably just as edible. Hours after Costello removed his installation from the New York City park, Kraft's people swooped in and installed a work of art of their own, an 8-foot box of the liquid gold. And then there was the Cheesepocalypse incident. There's a lot of controversy surrounding the Great Cheesepocalypse of 2014. On January 9th, just before Super Bowl XLVIII, the one where Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers performed during halftime, the Kraft marketing team took to Facebook and nearly started a cataclysmic riot. Kraft confirmed that the rumor making the rounds was true. The U.S. was low in stock on Velveeta, and with only about a month to go before the Super Bowl, the season when households across America would be scooping up Velveeta to make game day dips. Americans lost their goddamn minds. Suddenly, Velveeta was being sold on the black market.
Okay. Interesting. Well. Alright, I want to test this real quick. Yales. Yales. Damn it. Dropping everything. Multiplayer, multiplayer. No. Did I click that? God damn it. Host game. Hoist game. Hoist game. Hoist, hoist, hoist. Okay. Now. Looks like on rep was called correctly, but it doesn't really solve the issue. I gotta kind of dig into it more. But yeah, it doesn't solve the issue. Kind of makes it even worse than how it was, but it still might be our ticket. Alright guys, I think I'm going to get ready to go to bed soon, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good night. Thanks again for tuning in.